these are all the materials you're going to need. I'll make sure to leave them down below in the description box. And this is just a clip of Jeff. I love him. Alright, starting to color this hair. I mixed the Adore Platinum Semi-Permanent hair color with the Ion Color Brilliance Rose Quartz hair color, and then I diluted it with my Aussie Moist conditioner. Now the reason I didn't just apply the Adore Platinum by itself is because it will stain blonde hair very, very well, but I did not want the roots of this hair to be extremely cool tone. So that's another reason why I mixed in the Rose Quartz color, because that's more of a warm tone pink. So I was hoping that would take back some of the cool tone that the Adore Platinum would give. And then I diluted the two colors with my Aussie Moist, and I would say the ratio was about a 3-to-1 ratio, 3 being the conditioner, 1 being the hair color. And then I'm just applying that mixture on the base of the hair and applying it about an inch down into the body of the hair. And basically I'm just, sectioning off each part of the wig and applying that color using my coloring brush. And the reason I like semi-permanent color is because, especially on blonde hair, is because if you enjoy coloring hair, it's just so easy to switch up your hair color. Because all you have to do is put your hair through a bleach bath, which I will leave a link to the video on how I show you how to do that. You just have to use a bleach bath to get out the color that you put in, deep condition in the hair, and then go back in with another color. So basically you can strip out semi-permanent color a lot easier than you can strip out permanent color. And that's why I like using blonde hair right now, because I'm really enjoying playing with color with my looks, and it just makes it so much easier. The process is just so much quicker. Instead of having to bleach virgin hair to a blonde color, the hair is already blonde and then you just add your color, and like I said, it's just so easy to switch up the color. So like I said, I'm just going through the rest of the hair, using that color on the roots and applying it about an inch into the body of the hair.
Delicious.
Now getting into the Rose Quartz color, I used 2 boxes and mixed in my Aussie Moist conditioner. And this is the color I got. And then I'm just applying that with my hands to the rest of the hair, and I'm making sure to really rub that pink color into where the base color stops, the root color stops, because I don't want a line of demarcation. I want them to blend together really seamlessly. And I found that just using my hands on the body of the hair makes this process go a lot quicker rather than using that salon brush. So that's why I'm using my hands. You just want to make sure that you get every strand, because when you do use semi-permanent color, this is a con, when you do use semi-permanent color, sometimes parts of the hair will be more saturated than the other. So it can cause inconsistency in your coloring. I personally think it makes it look multi-dimensional, but some people like to have a flat color, and sometimes with semi-permanent color you can't achieve that the first time around. So I do tell you at the end of this video how I had to go over this with another pink color, because I did have a few blonde pieces that I had missed. But right now I'm just adding the rose quartz, and I mean, it's okay. I'm probably not going to use this color again because I can use an Adore color mixed with another Adore color, and it would be cheaper than buying this Ion Color Brilliance rose quartz color. I mean, but since I wanted to try it and it was okay, but I'm probably not going to purchase it again. So I'm pretty much done coloring the wig. I'm just making sure that there are no blank spots, no blonde pieces showing. And then I let this sit overnight. And then I did have to do another process, add another color on top of this, but I tell you about that in the next clip. This is the final look, guys, and I really love this hair color, but I did skip a few steps in the video just for time's sake, so I'll just explain to you what I did. So when I had rinsed out the color, I noticed that the roots were a lot more saturated than I wanted them to be. They were really like purpley blue. So what I ended up doing was, instead of rinsing the wig with hot water, I rinsed it, or excuse me, instead of rinsing the wig with cold water, I rinsed it with hot water and a shampoo, and I really scrubbed at the roots to try to lighten up the stain, lighten up the saturation. And I also mixed up this Adore color in Cotton Candy. I diluted it with like a lot of conditioner. It was like a 1:4 ratio. And I placed it on the roots of the hair all the way to the ends. So on the roots it would add a little bit more pink, because the roots were super cool tone, which I did not want. I only wanted them slightly cool tone. And then it would add more pink to the body of the hair, because semi-permanent color doesn't always saturate every strand equally. So that color would not only add more pink, but it would give the hair some dimension. And I had to dilute that color a lot because the actual color itself is like super neon, which I can show you. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the Cotton Candy color without anything in it. And it's super pink, and that's not what I was going for. I wanted more of a pastel look, so that's why I had to dilute it so much. And I only had to do that once. I let it set overnight, and then I rinsed it out with cold water, and this is what I got. And I really like it. It's something different. Oh, right, and then to get these curls, I use curl formers, which I will show you in a separate video on how to use curl formers, like how to put them in the hair. I don't use curl formers on my natural hair because it's so short. You gotta use, I think, at least the size curl formers I have, you need to have medium to long lengths. They were kind of hard to put in this because there's really short pieces in the back on this wig. So I'll show you how to do that in a separate video on another wig. So when I took the curl formers out, I just sprayed the wig lightly with some hairspray from Garnier Fructis. It's like the flexible hold, and that way when the curls fell, they didn't fall like super like flat. they fell into this nice wave. And this is 2-day-old hair, so yep. And then the glue that I'm using to hold my lace down is from the hair diagram, of course. That's the only glue I use. I will leave the link down below in the description box if you want to purchase it. And I put the bold hold along my, I use a bald cap method again, or the wig cap method, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm talking about. Where you put your wig cap on and then you spray it down with freeze spray. I use that, and this wig is big enough to where it's actually in front of my hairline. You guys know my natural hairline comes really far out, so I literally, like, it's like a centimeter away from my natural hairline, but I didn't want to have glue in my edges like I had before. Like, it's really difficult to get out. You can get it out without damaging your edges, but it just is so time consuming. So I made sure that this wig could be directly in front of my hairline. So yeah. Oh, and then, you know, you add the freeze spray to the bowl hold, and that will keep it down a lot. One of the people that commented on my Instagram post told me that. I think her Love Quo. She told me about that. So I've been doing it ever since, and I love it. So this wig probably will eventually be on my Poshmark, but I am digging it right now. I'm probably going to wear it until the weather starts getting super cold. But I love it for this end of the summer look. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!